Good morning from the Protos newsroom. The date today is Wednesday the 10th of March and you're listening to the Protos Daily. Here are the main headlines this morning. Just weeks after warning Wall Street about the competition from digital finance, JPMorgan is launching a new product that will give investors a taste of the crypto market. Grayscale has started its search for 9 exchange-traded fund specialists, suggesting that it's preparing to bring its Bitcoin ETF to market. And Nvidia's new hash-halving software, designed to steer miners away from its most popular chipsets, has already been cracked by resourceful modders. But first, at the current time of our publication, Bitcoin is trading just above $56,000, having gained 3% in the past 24 hours. Mirror Protocol and the Theta token have been the best top 20 performers, gaining 12 and 11% respectively. The NEM token, on the other hand, has been the worst, down 11%. And now here's Jamie Lowe with today's news.
Just weeks after warning Wall Street that it's in danger of being left behind by digital finance, US banking giant JPMorgan is set to issue debt linked to crypto-focused firms. As revealed in recent SEC filings, the new product will be known as the JPMorgan Cryptocurrency Exposure Basket and will give investors a taste, albeit indirectly, of the crypto market. The basket consists of 11 reference stocks representing the common stocks and shares of US-listed companies that operate businesses related to cryptocurrencies or other digital assets. This includes, as a result of Bitcoin holdings, cryptocurrency technology products, mining products, digital payments, or Bitcoin trading. The 4 biggest stocks, MicroStrategy, Riot Blockchain, Nvidia, and Jack Dorsey's Square, make up 68% of the basket and are expected by the bank to have a big say on the market value of the basket's notes, as well as the payment at maturity. The block reports that in February, clients received an info deck explaining the potential risk and rewards of cryptocurrency, apparently part of the bank's push to get investors to share its enthusiasm for blockchain bucks. Could the first US Bitcoin ETF be on the horizon? Well, 9 new jobs for ETF specialists suggest that Grayscale is confident the SEC will greenlight their plans to bring their Bitcoin exchange-traded fund to market. The States has some catching up to do with Canada, which today has 3 Bitcoin ETFs. The latest is the CI Galaxy Bitcoin ETF, which launched on the Toronto Stock Exchange this morning. A Bitcoin ETF would give individuals and institutions exposure to the Bitcoin market without having to hold the currency itself, and interest for such a product in the States is growing. However, the SEC has to date kept the door firmly closed. Even the Winklevoss twins have suffered several knockbacks for their own Bitcoin ETF since first applying in 2013. Grayscale has not previously applied for an ETF, but for the first time, both its Bitcoin and Ethereum trusts began trading at discounts to the spot price of Bitcoin, reversing years of trading at a premium. And should a Grayscale Bitcoin ETF be approved, the interest would no doubt allow the firm to compete in the US $1 trillion ETF market. Last month, Nvidia launched a new set of processors geared specifically towards mining cryptocurrency, namely Ethereum, while at the same time halving the hash rate for its popular RTX 30 series of GPUs. However, almost 3 weeks on, it looks like its hash halving efforts have all been for nothing, as Chinese miners have apparently found a way to bypass it through modding. Nvidia planned to steer crypto miners away from the coveted chipsets by having hash rates automatically slashed as soon as the GPU picks up on any mining activity, but something's not quite worked out. A photo shared by a Twitter account dedicated to tech leaks appears to show 8 separate RTX 3060s, each mining at a sweet 45 MHz per second, which is the chip's full capacity. Nvidia wanted to tempt miners into buying their new range of cards that don't feature the graphics part, thereby freeing up the RTX 30 for use by the increasingly frustrated gaming community. But that plan has frankly gone to shit, according to the leaked photo. And if these reports are true, Nvidia is going to have a real problem on its hands, and we can expect prices of the RTX 3060 to skyrocket again as they become harder and harder to find. Jack Dorsey says he'll donate the proceeds from the sale of his Genesis tweet to charity. And it looks like being a big old payday, with the highest bid currently sitting at around $2.5 million. The tweet will be bought using Ethereum, but proceeds will be converted to Bitcoin before being donated to Give Directly, a non-profit organisation that gives direct cash transfers to low-income people and is running a COVID relief campaign in Africa. Nobody quite knows why Dorsey will be converting to Bitcoin, but it may be something to do with the Twitter CEO's commitment to developing Bitcoin in Africa. The charity is running a COVID relief campaign in the region. In fact, alongside rapper Jay-Z, Dorsey donated 500 BTC, that's about $27.3 million today, to an endowment fund supporting crypto development in India and Africa. The so-called Genesis tweet is hosted on Valuable, a site that allows users to authenticate their tweets before selling them. Valuable itself will take a cut of 5% of sales and then 2.5% of any subsequent resales. The leading bidder is currently Sina Estevi, CEO of Tron's Oracle Network Bridge. Incidentally, the second highest bid is Tron's founder Justin's son, so he could be set for a multi-million-dollar bidding war. The bidding is set to close on March 21st, so if any other millionaires out there like the idea of owning the very first tweet while giving to a good cause, the floor is yours.
Thank you all for listening. If you'd like to stay up to date with the latest from the world of crypto, then make sure you subscribe to the Protos Daily on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all of the major podcast providers.